All right, as per request, 3 moves to make the St. Louis Cardinals a contender again after the lockout. Okay, again, talk about the Cubs, talk about the White Sox, talked about a bunch of other teams. The videos are in the description down below. I'm going to keep going through teams, so if you're not subscribed to this channel and you want to be entertained with a lot of good content throughout this lockout, do that right now. Hit the bell icon and don't miss what's coming. So if you're a Yankee fan, this is definitely the place for you. So obviously, got a lot of Yankee content, a lot of baseball content coming. But let's talk about the Cardinals today. Okay, they have some needs, obviously. They're a well-run organization, and I think they have the pieces to get some of the players that they would need here. So I'm working my way from 3 to 1. Okay, the first one they would sign Yusei Kikuchi, 30-year-old player, for starting pitching depth. They need some more starting pitching. All right, and here we give them a nice, valuable depth piece in that rotation to complement some of the other guys. And again, they're front-loaded pretty heavily, but the depth is suspect in the pitching rotation, and they can always use another pitcher. And when their pitching is good and effective, and then they generally are a better team. So as are most teams, but the Cardinals particularly. And when they win championships, their pitching is solid. And Kikuchi's a 30-year-old pitcher. He's saying he's gotten better every single year as he's adjusted to the majors again from Japan, and he'd be a nice fit over there. And going from Seattle, going from American League to the National League, I think it would be a nice fit for him. And give him an opportunity to hit too. But he's a fundamentally sound player, and he's a healthy guy too. So that's trade number 3. The next one, they would sign Trevor Story for shortstop. Okay, this one here is like a complimentary move to this as well. But they would sign Trevor Story and move Paul DeJong to second base in this scenario. Okay, to replace Tommy Edman. Okay, it's Edman, yeah. And this will also help ease their number 1 prospect, who is a second baseman, Nolan Gorman, the second after DeJong, who he might be moved as well. If they move him as well, then they could put Gorman right into second base and play. But this allows them to kind of ease Gorman into the major leagues and also add some significant defense, a la Trevor Story, to this infield. And moving DeJong, you have DeJong and Story. That's a nice dynamic duo there. Nice dynamic duo in the infield. So you're adding some offense as well. You're adding a solid veteran as a good teammate and a good overall player. He's got some speed too, and he's got a good offensive profile. So that's the second move. So first move, they're adding a pitcher here. They're adding a shortstop. Okay, and lastly, there's a trade with the Oakland Athletics. They would acquire another starting pitcher. Okay, so there's 2 starting pitching moves here. They would acquire Chris Bassett, who's an innings eater, over there with the Oakland Athletics, for Tommy Edman, their second baseman, and Zach Thompson, their number 8 prospect, the left-handed pitcher. So they would get, a second baseman here at the major league level, particularly if they bring in Story and move DeJong to second. But notwithstanding that, they would move their second baseman over to Oakland, give them some infield depth, and give them a high-end top 10 pitching prospect in return for Chris Bassett. He's an innings eater, but he's got, I think, 1 year of control left. And he's had a little bit of injuries, but this allows the Cardinals to add another pitcher, and the Oakland needs to get some prospect and a player, and get some payroll relief in return as well. So any one of these trades, I think, is a doable trade for the Cardinals. And they're not the flashiest moves, but they can do 1 or 2 of these and get significantly better. They don't need a ton, like a complete overhaul. They have a solid team, but adding Trevor Story, adding him to Goldschmidt, adding him to Arenado, that would be another dynamic player in the middle there. That would make that lineup that much better. So, and DeJong and some of these other guys, team would get better, quietly better, but I think they would be significantly better, and they would be, more significant players in the NL Central. Would be going after the Brewers and some of these other teams. So, those are my 3 moves for the Cardinals. You let me know what you think. What do you think they should do? Put your feedback in the comments down below. And the next team I'm going to be talking about is the Atlanta Braves. So, and I've got the Texas Rangers and some other teams after that as well. So you know what to do if you don't want to miss it. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you next time.